Hello, hello. Thank you so much for coming on our wellness call. I'm so thrilled that you are spending a few minutes with us, and I want it to be very valuable because we know your time is valuable to you. Whether you were looking for better health through a little bit of extra supplementation and nutrition, whether you were looking for some help for the environment, both in your own home, and maybe you're concerned about the entire planet, or perhaps you're looking for some income. We can help you with each and every one of these, but we wanted at least to let you know what was going on in the world of Shaklee. I started using Shaklee in the 1970s. I graduated from Colorado State University and moved down to New Mexico, and one of my childhood friends showed up at my door with a gallon of the non-toxic biodegradable cleaner called Basic H and a 10-pound box of the also non-toxic laundry powder. And she said, "Here, you have to try this. It's so great." And I said, "Okay, I will." I've always been very interested in the environment. And this sounded like something I would really love to know about. It took me a little while, but then I started using some of the supplements. And a few of my issues from my childhood and my youth started to clear up, which made me so happy. And then a couple of years later, I decided, well, maybe I should look into the opportunity. My father had been a doctor, and I was always interested in medical things. I wasn't sure I wanted to go into a school and be a teacher, which is what I got my degree in. And I didn't know if I wanted to be a nurse, although I had toyed with the idea. And then I thought, what if I could help people with their health issues before they got so bad they had to go to the hospital? Let's try prevention. My doctor daddy was very much into preventative nutrition and prevention through exercise, etc. So this sounded like a great match. And I went to a meeting where my friend Rosie said, if you really are interested, you should Shakleeize your home, which I already had, and promise to never buy a brand X ever again. And since the 1970s, I have always kept that promise, and it has sure paid off. Paid off in the way I feel, paid off in healthy home, non-toxic environment for us and our pets. And I feel like each little drop in the bucket is an excellent thing to help our planet. I'm so grateful for Dr. Shaklee. Did you know that in 1915, he created the first vitamin and mineral, and he gave it to his chiropractic patients? Then in 1956, he moved from Iowa out to California, and he started the Shaklee Products Corporation with his two sons. And in 1960, he created our signature Basic H cleaner. Super concentrated, works so well, always green, always safe. We just love it. And then in 1961, he did the very first plant-based protein. And we still love our protein to this very day. So many wonderful innovations that Shaklee has done over the years. And their scientists are incredible when they study what's going on with nutrition and in the different plants and what we want to do to make our environment healthy. They have so many peer reviews and journals. When raw materials come into our factory, each one is tested. They do not allow any pesticides, herbicides, or who knows what's out in the environment that might be getting in raw materials that would end up in our products. They are so incredibly careful, and I'm so thankful for that. And we've never had a recall. Imagine that from a big company. And another cool thing that's happening today is that we can do business on the internet. It's just the way it is right now. All over the place. We can do meetings like this. No more driving hundreds of miles or late at night if you're a morning person. So this has been so fabulous. And we have our own online store. We buy from our own store and we make a percentage of what we use. We get back as a bonus. Now, most of the stores that I go to shop, they do not give me a bonus. But Shaklee always has. And when other people buy from your online store, you get a little bonus there. It was J.D. Rockefeller who said, I'd much rather have 1% of 100 people's efforts than 100% of my own. And that's kind of what it is. We're all helping just a little bit, and it certainly does add up. And you know that in all these decades, I have gotten a bonus check every single month like clockwork from Shaklee. They've never quit. They've never done anything except the very, very, very best things. So I know a lot of you are probably skeptical about the online marketing thing, but believe me, it's nothing like it used to be. And of course, there are some very kind of sketchy companies out there who might be trying to take your money, but so many excellent companies out here, and Shaklee is absolutely the best of all of them. We have pioneered so many things, and so many people are now jumping on the bandwagon. Everybody wants to be a wellness company, but nobody will beat what Shaklee has been doing for all of these decades. So I highly encourage you to talk to the person who invited you to watch this tape and ask them if there are some things that you might like to know more about, and take a good look at it, and go to the online store and look at the wonderful things that Shaklee's been doing over the decades, and take a look at all the fabulous products that they have. I thank you so, so much for taking the time to check this out, because I absolutely promise you it's the best life ever, ever. Bye-bye.